Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Gemini, June 7, 2022. The moon moves into your solar 6th house for a stay of over 2 days, and you can be focusing on making adjustments and sorting out problems. It's best to avoid hastiness, especially in the first half of the day. Distractions can undermine productivity, especially if you're excited about a project or idea, and nervous energy is possible. However, you're motivated, and with extra effort to concentrate, focusing on the little things and the loose ends in your life can be beneficial. Emotional satisfaction today and tomorrow can come from getting organized and on top of your daily affairs. The astral alignment will give you that rare opportunity to preach to all and sundry about all kinds of things. Whether or not this will have a positive impact on your love life is another matter. People do not usually enjoy being told how to behave or why they should or shouldn't do various things. If you want to keep your relationship alive, better preach somewhere else. What propels you forward in your job? With the moon shining in Leo, you may feel emotionally focused on and driven by your job. Sensitive and intuitive, you may feel an immense desire to nurture aspects of your work. It could be taking the time to culture your workspace to be more productive, light, and efficient. Particular tasks or projects may be your main focus as you continue to care for your professional progress. Although positive, you should know that your work environment could be particularly emotionally reactive during this lunation as well. A male friend could introduce you to people from foreign countries, or people who have traveled a lot. They might have valuable information that you could later put to your advantage. This information could also prove useful for finishing up old projects that have been waiting to be done. Your eye for detail is especially acute. Make notes of facts that seem interesting, even if inapplicable right now. You'll make good use of them later. Private affairs will run smoothly thanks to your relaxed and open manner. No nasty surprises are waiting around the corner, and you have the chance to finally clear up an old misunderstanding. You are obviously a good listener and give your family and friends the feeling that you're on the same wavelength as them. What are you missing out on? Today is perfect for getting to the bottom of mysteries or checking to see if your friends are holding back on you. Look beneath the surface. Wherever you go, people are pleased to see you. Your poise, self-confidence in matters of the heart opens doors, and you come across as rather an interesting proposition whenever you arrive on the scene. Be sure to make the most of your availability and fully employ your willingness to show interest in others. Be careful that you don't put your foot in your mouth today. You may have a tendency to jump the gun, so be conscious of how you use your energy. A false start is likely to get you disqualified. Orient yourself to your surroundings before you make any major ripples in the pond. It is important for you to get a good solid footing on the day before you proceed with anything. Don't be surprised if you find you feel like staying at home today. This is common when a vibration is in the air. You may find that your love and appreciation for family is greatly enhanced as well. Seize the opportunity to let them know how you feel. You may also find that you get into doing a little home decorating or repairs. Have at it. You'll feel satisfied at the day's end if you follow your heart and do what feels best. With Mercury back in direct motion and on his way back to Gemini, he is still 7 days away, something that is taking the urgency out of your birthday month and the launch of this new solar year. With Venus not returning to Gemini to give your heart a voice and a better sense of what you want from the coming year until 2 days after your birthday month ends, you will benefit from keeping your options open. With no pressure to make choices, decisions, or plans for the coming year, this is a chance to first focus more on reconnecting with your personal truth. With the moon returning to your romantic sector in 2 days and with a full moon in your relationship sector next week, while there is no planetary activity in either, support is on the way. As you wait, a clash between the moon and the asteroid Juno is bringing the right reminders at the right time. Our eyes in the sky. A day after we all felt the relief of Mercury headed direct, power player Saturn goes retrograde while paired with progressive air sign Aquarius, urging us all to do some serious introspective work related to the future. What do you want to invest in emotionally? Do the things in your life you've been focusing on lately deserve the attention you shower on them, or is karma pointing you in a new direction? Taking stock of your life can be an exhausting task, but the rewards are many. Putting your career in a reflective spotlight for the next 4 months will help you come up with long-term goals and innovative solutions to your life aspirations, which in turn will help you reach the success you've dreamed of and deserve. So, what's the main lesson of this serious, inward examining transit? Keep your head down, put in the work, and be willing to expand your mind in new directions when the time is right. The cosmic weather is quiet today until the Leo moon opposes Saturn in Aquarius, generating resistance. It might be difficult to communicate without fear or guilt creeping into our consciousness. On the other hand, we might literally be prevented from expressing ourselves by virtue of authority figures standing in our way. The best course of action is to look at our situation objectively instead of allowing it to wound our pride. Yes, right now, we are stalled. How can denial serve as a teacher? What can we learn from this moment if our immediate response isn't to assign blame for our disappointment? Instead of drawing unnecessary lines in the sand that will be hard to retract later, allow yourself to feel your feelings fully so you can make sense of them in a mature fashion. Late in the afternoon, the moon squares Mercury in Taurus, stimulating self-doubt. Questioning our personal rationale creates seeds of unrest, making us moody. We might not even realize the true source of our angst at this time. We are only able to understand it in hindsight. Yet this confrontation is helpful, as it forces us to re-examine our biases and how our behaviors inform our choices. We still have about 2 weeks until Mercury exits its post-retrograde shadow, making this a perfect occasion to cover old ground and adjust how we respond to familiar triggers. The moon then falls into a void of course lasting for the rest of the day, suggesting we take this time for self-reflection.